Hi guys, I hope you're doing amazing this week. This is your energy forecast for the week of August 22nd to August 29th. I'm very excited because this week is my birthday week. I'll be 38 years old. Even though my birthdays historically have not gone to my expectations, which is so Virgo season, by the way, I always look forward to it year after year. I do. So I'm really excited that this week is my birthday week. One of the words that Spirit was really bringing to me before I hopped on to do these energy forecasts was around peace. And I will say that I feel very peaceful today. And even though it's Friday and this is for Saturday Beyond, I know that because I feel so peaceful, Spirit's message for this week is around peace. And I know we've talked about inner peace before, and that's a very big part of the work that I do on behalf of the world of Spirit. It's helping women walk through fear because we are worthy of peaceful and joyful lives. Everyone is, male or female. And so Spirit really wanted to talk this week a little bit about peace. And so we'll see what comes through with the cards and just really kind of like holding on to that thought for a second that we are worth inner peace. Like we are truly worthy of a peaceful life. And the way that the world and this human experience is set up is to kind of like draw us away from that peace and to pull us away from it. I feel like this human experience, a lot of it is around forgetting and remembering. It's a dance with consciousness. So we do fall out of alignment with peace every once in a while because we're meant to bring ourselves and lead ourselves back to peace. It took me 37 years to realize that I had to lead myself. There was no one else that could do the work for me that would allow me to feel worthy, that would allow me to feel high vibe or healed or energetic, or I'm not a victim to this life circumstance. And so it took me a while to realize that to get to peace, to get to joy, to get to abundance, it was all on me to lead myself through it. So that's something that Spirit really kind of brings through, is recognizing yourself as a leader in your life, because you are completely responsible for your experiences, and some things are out of our control, things that happen to us, but how we deal with them is completely within our control. So if you can use this week the word peace as a guide, will this bring me internal and external peace, or will this bring me more chaos, confusion, and etc., etc.? If you could use that for the decisions that you have to make this week, and I do actually feel like this is going to be a week of big decisions, that just kind of came to me, but I'm kind of curious how this is going to play out. But there are some people who are going to be listening to this that will have some decisions to make, and Spirit wants you to use peace as the guiding factor. And this is fascinating for me because I use the word joy as my guiding factor. So peace, I can deal with that, especially on my birthday week. Spirit really talks about this week. I don't know if all of you who will be listening are familiar with Akashic Records, but that kind of comes up this week. So just know that if you haven't heard about it, now that I've said it and Spirit has brought it through for this week, you'll probably hear it time and time and time again. I've actually never had an Akashic reading done in my life. I do get a sense that it is the kind of blueprint for our life and our past lives and our future lives. Like why do these things happen to us? Like, why does this lesson keep coming up? And that's kind of part of our Akashic records, so to speak. So Spirit is kind of saying through this message that what you're experiencing right now is by divine design. Right? You are not a victim in any circumstance at this moment. You are meant to be here at this time on earth going through what exactly you're going through, because you are meant to come through it and help other people with your story and what you've gone through. So do know that that really kind of comes up. And they do take me because I trust, like, it's mostly light workers following my stuff, like people who are interested in kind of, mediumship and serving Spirit through whatever gifts you are drawn to. But they do make me feel that it is this double mission. It is this mission of having this human experience, but also helping with the upliftment of humanity through your gifts. But if you don't have internal peace, you're not going to be able to serve at your maximum capacity in the way Spirit sees as your highest and greatest good. And so Recognize how powerful you are, recognize how purposeful you are, and know that your purpose doesn't have to be how you earn money. And that's like a very big thing nowadays, is that everyone wants to, and me included, right? I left my corporate career to do this work full time, but that's not everybody's purpose. You can be purposeful in the very situation that you're in right now by tuning into that joy and peace, and to recognize the gifts that you do have. Maybe you do not consider yourself to be an oracle in the sense where you do card readings, psychic readings, communication readings, but maybe you are someone who just emanates peace and you bring peace to everyone you interact with. That is light work. That is doing work on behalf of the world of spirit. How you can find out what you bring to the world is simply post on Facebook saying, how do I make you feel? Like, what do you think my gift is? Put it out to the people who see you for you. We don't see ourselves the way that we should. We come with this ugly bias, which we are meant to heal in this life, and we are meant to transcend and get to a place of recognizing that we are spirits. And if we can take the insights from the people who love us and see us for only our perfections, then you will get closer to understanding what your gifts are in this world. I have met people who literally just light me up. My coach, like, I run a very strong business. I didn't hire him for business support. I love his energy. When I listen to him talk, when I tune into the vibration of his voice, he lifts me up. And I love the feeling when I'm in his presence. So I hired him. So if I can get more of that and carry that energy with me, then I know that I'll be inspired to do my next thing. And so you may have to understand that even though you don't have these, you do have the gifts, but maybe it's not in your life purpose to awaken to them in the way that I do them traditionally. You do serve the world of spirit just by being you, and just by being the amazing person you are based off of the experiences that you've had in your life. And so I encourage you this week to do that. Spirit encourages you this week to do that. Put it out there. Be courageous. We got a few days left of Leo season. Probably by the time you watch this, like 1 day left. So do it right away. What do you feel my gifts are in this world? How do I make you feel? And receive that feedback, receive that love, receive it. And receiving is a worthiness practice. You are worthy of receiving people's love. You are worthy of receiving people's kudos. And you will feel more aligned to your purpose when you receive that. And again, it's because we don't have a proper lens on who we are and how we show up in the world, right? So do feel that. And I do get the sense that Spirit's taking me to being cracked open during this time. So we need to be cracked open to expand our light, right? It's kind of like if you picture the egg yolk and the egg whites, you don't see what's inside unless it's cracked open. So when it's cracked open, that light that we have inside of each and every one of us can come out. This is why people who, really don't show their emotions, or they're afraid of letting their emotions be seen, they're not able to share their light. They're so protective of their energy that they're not able to share. So I want you to consider being brave enough to ask other people how you make them feel and what they think about you, in a very positive way, of course. Trust me, you come from that heart-centered lens, you will receive the same energy back, I promise you. That you are going to be cracked open, and then people can really experience you at a whole different level, okay? So I hope that this makes sense. Spirit is making me feel like we're going to be on a journey. This is all part of the journey. And doing this kind of stuff now will benefit for you for what's to come. You're going to get clearer on who you are, why you're here, and what you actually want to do with your life. And again, I'm not necessarily talking about your career. I'm talking about, how do I want to show up? If I know that I make other people feel inspired around me, then what opportunities do I say yes to? What decisions do I say yes to that will give me the greater opportunity to be of service in this way to Spirit that inspires other people? Okay. And just realizing and recognizing, the last thing I want to say around this for the energy forecast for this week is really recognizing whether you are in touch with your spirit team or not. Spirit team meaning angels, guides, departed loved ones. Just trusting that they're there. You may not have received all the palpable, potent signs that you hear other people experience, but you do. It will serve your highest and greatest good if you just trust that they are around you. If you walk around life just assuming they are. And when you open your heart to be able to just like know that they're there from a place of blind trust and faith, you will start to experience them the more. You will start to experience synchronicities. You will start to hear your departed loved one's name everywhere they're making me feel. You will be able to feel that love and support. You will feel less alone. You will feel more courageous. You will feel more peace when you accept that we are not alone in this experience and that we have support system that cannot be seen or heard. And I tell you, if you lean into that trust and faith that they're around, you will eventually be able to see and hear them, whether it's through dreams, synchronicities. For me, I see them as light often. Same with my daughter. She sees blue light. She always has, and she still talks about it. I see blue and white lights. I physically see them. I sense them coming near because I'm clairsentient. I have the ability and gift of clear feeling because I'm cracked open. I couldn't get that sense nailed down until I was cracked open. And I can sense spirit around me when I'm doing this work and when I'm being a mom and when I'm doing anything. We're never alone. And the sooner that you accept the fact that you're not out here alone, the more peace you allow yourself to feel. So these are just some spiritual contemplations to think about this week. And I wouldn't be surprised if some of you leave comments around just like the synchronicities and experiences that you've had. And please do. Like, I love reading the comments and I love hearing that you guys find value in these weekly forecasts. So I appreciate you for tuning in. I wish you the most blessed week and I wish you a lot of peace.